You may have heard of me. My name is Elvira. They say it is your soul that I crave. I crave but one thing, and it is not your soul. I can feel you right now. I can hear the whisper of your breath. I can feel the pounding in my skin. You are mine.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to achieve this sexy vampire look for Halloween. So, let's get right into it. How incredible was that soundtrack? That was by Vivek Abhishek. I'll put his details in the description box. Now, starting off this look using the bronze palette, the shade Ridge, and I'm just applying that all over my eye, in the crease, and on my lid. Then I'm deepening up that crease area with the shade Suntan from the bronze palette, and this is just going to add a little bit more depth in that crease area. Next, I'm using the Glam palette from Natasha Denona, and I'm using the Lash Line shade, which is a darker shade in the palette, and I'm applying this all over my eye. Then I'm taking just a small blending brush and just blending this dark shade into the warm crease. These eyeshadows are really beautiful. They don't look muddy. They just blend so beautifully into each other. Gorgeous palettes from Natasha Denona this year. Now I've gone in with that shade and I'm just deepening up that color. I'm applied it in the outer V as well as in the inner corner. Eventually I'll end up just applying this shade all over my eyelid, so go ahead and do that. Now just blending this out, I'm also using this shade, which is like a gray tone transition shade. It actually works quite well to blend out this darker charcoal gray. Now I'm using the lash line shade and applying that on the lower lash line. And now I'm dipping into a black eyeshadow and increasing the depth there in the outer V. Now this eyeshadow that I'm using isn't the best. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills from the Soft Glam palette. Unfortunately, this eyeshadow isn't that dark, so I would pick up any eyeshadow that you have that is a very dark black and use the same shade and apply that in the lower lash line as well. Now I'm just giving it a soft blend just to make sure that black blends out into the crease. Now I'm applying this beautiful shade from the Glam palette. It's a really stunning, sparkly shade. It applies best with your finger. It's kind of like a taupey, chocolate, gray, sparkle shimmer shade. It's really stunning. It's one of my favorite standout shades from this palette. Of course, you don't have to have this palette for this look. You can use any alternatives that you have, and honestly, any sort of shimmer shade you can use for this look. Just pick something that's a little bit muted. I'm applying the same shimmer shade in the lower lash line, but I'm only applying this in the inner third of the lower lash line. I'm not taking it all the way out. Now I'm taking another black shade, which is a little bit darker, which is a Kat Von D black eyeshadow, and I'm applying that in the outer V. Now I'm taking this blend shade from the Glam palette and applying that right up into the brow bone. So this is the important part. Don't use a brow bone highlight. No, you want to keep this look really smoky, pretty dark, and so I'm using this muted darker brown shade right up into the brow bone highlight area. A kajal pencil to apply a thick line of liner to my upper lash line, and now I'm just going with a black eyeshadow and just smudging that eyeshadow into that liner. I want to create a soft, smokier effect, so no harsh lines here. And I'm just using that pencil brush just to smoke it out with that eyeshadow. In my waterline, I'm applying same kajal pencil and I'm taking it all the way in. Now I'm color correcting just with my MAC Pep and Prime color corrector and Peachy Lustre. I will put product details in the description box, so if you're interested, make sure to check that description box for all product details in this tutorial. My foundation is on, and now I'm just taking my Pat McGrath concealer and I'm just going to dot it right here. Because this is a bit of a dramatic look, I can definitely use more concealer than what I would normally use. And I'm just going to spread this out. Okay, now that that's there, take a teeny tiny concealer brush and just going to use that to clean up right under here. Okay, I've got my concealer on, and now I'm just taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Blondie, and I'm just going to apply this under my eye. I'm not going to bake, but of course you can do that. And I'm not taking too much powder either, but just enough to make sure that this really sets. That looks so much better. Okay, so I've just finished applying my Ilia bronzer in the shade Novelty. And I've got that on my forehead, just along my cheeks. Okay, now I'm taking Patrick Ta blush in She's So LA. And first I'm going to use the powder shade. And I'm just going to apply that at the high points of my cheeks. Now before I apply that cream blush right on top, I do want to apply some highlighter. I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury highlighter in Magic Star. So I'm just going to take Wayne Goss brush number 02 and just going to apply this gorgeous highlighter right here. How pretty is this? I'm going to take that Patrick Ta blush, the cream side, apply this with Hourglass brush number 2. Ooh, how pretty. Going a little bit more. Like that. Gorgeous. This blush is so stunning from Patrick Ta. I mean, honestly, this is probably my most used blush in fall. I really love it. It's so beautiful. Now I'm going a little bit stronger with my cheeks just because I want to have more of a type of look. But I didn't really want to do any contouring. I just wanted to achieve that look with bronzer and blush. For my eyebrows, I'm going to use MAC Fiber Boost Eyebrow Gel, I think it's called. And I'm just going to apply that. And really, I'm going to use this to darken my eyebrows. I don't really overly want to groom my eyebrows or make them look perfect. Again, it's just needs to be messy. Okay, now my eyebrows are looking nice and dark. Messy is good. I've also finished off my eyebrows just using Benefit Precisely my brow pencil in shade 6. And now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Now I will use Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara with this because this is a very dramatic mascara and it does make my eyelashes look pretty huge. I do have to take a whole bunch off because it's always so full. And then I'm just gonna go in and apply it. And that looks pretty good. I'm gonna finish that off. Okay, I'm also gonna take DC Cosmetics Skin Gloss in the shade Glossed Peach, and I'm just going to apply that right here because I want my skin to look a little bit glossy. Pop it right here. Yes. This is just going to amp up this look. Now, for my lip color, I'm going to use YSL Tatouage Couture Velvet Cream in the shade 208, which is a nice red. So this look, again, is very dramatic because I'm going to pair the smoky eye with a red. So I'm just taking a little bit on my lip brush just to outline my lips, and then I will fill it in. Ooh, it's nice and bright. This is the red lip. It is stunning.
Well, we meet again. I hear you want to be like me. I hear you want to be Elvira. But I am Elvira. Try.
This is the final look, guys. What do you think? Now, I've used these blue contact lenses. They're kind of like bluish gray. They're really gorgeous, and I love how they look with this vampire look. I'll put in the description box what they are, and they look awesome. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this look. I definitely had fun creating it. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and of course subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. See ya!